They call me Dan, the Lakers fan. And I got a master plan for the Lakers back to the promised land. Spread the vision through my people, cause we fans are equal. When we reach 20K subs, yeah, we gon' drop a sequel. Another Laker anthem track, watch me run it back. Got the keys to the city where my Laker jet.
Good afternoon, Lakers family. It is your boy DTLF back with another breaking news video, man. Guys, the Lakers, they signed Quincy Olivari to a two-way contract. Very exciting news because, like I told you guys, for a while now, I haven't been feeling like Castleton was NBA level talent. And we had this hungry young kid who, came in, poured his heart out. Last night I didn't get to watch the entire game because I was at an awesome event over there at Boa Steakhouse in West Hollywood. But I'll tell you, and we're going to get into the game right now. I'm super stoked that the Lakers made the right decision, and that is by letting Castleton go off the two-way contract and giving it to my guy Quincy Olivari, which I've been saying all preseason long that should have happened, and rightfully so. I mean, if you guys have not seen his post-conference yet, that was one of the more heartfelt videos I've seen in quite some time. But I was happy even though the Lakers got blown out, they got 50-pieced last night. Thank God I missed it. They got 50-pieced, but of course nobody played that of worth. Bronny actually had a great game last night, 17 points, 4 rebounds. But Quincy, again, the story, 39 minutes, 22 points, 2 assists and 7 rebounds. Kid definitely deserves a two-way contract. And this is a major win. The fact that Lakers could put their feelings to the side, actually come out here and make the right decision, because I know they were enamored by the potential of Castleton. I'm sure Castleton will get other opportunities in the future. But again, you have to reward kids like Quincy. Let's not forget that he took over, when we played the Milwaukee Bucks, and we won that game because of him. So from that moment on, like, I think all of our ears perked up, just like we did with Dalton Connect having that 35-point game. And you know what? It's just sensational, man. Sensational to know that the right decision was made. And he's a young, talented guard who has a bright future in this league. And if he continues to get developed, I think he might develop to be a really nice player. All right. Hey, Sandoval, thank you so much for asking, bro. I had a phenomenal time with, my girl was also invited. And shout out to Wes, shout out to Petty. Guys, I met so many phenomenal personalities out there. Some celebrities were there. So that was pretty cool. Joy Taylor was there. I mean, there was just a plethora of phenomenal people to speak to and pick their brain about their, success and all of that. So it was just awesome, an awesome opportunity. But we had a blast last night. Thank you for asking, bro. And I actually got in really late, so I wasn't able to do a late night and talk about the Lakers. But here I am today. And luckily, I was just over at my Guy 7 show. If you guys haven't checked them out, Lakers Land over on Playback. I was just over there, man, winning Jeopardy, of course, Laker Jeopardy. So, your boy had to come out on top. But again, when the news broke with Quincy, and I'm like, you know what? I'm happy in the direction the Lakers are going, because this is what they're doing. They're going for young, energetic, athletic, exciting young players. And for me, Quincy really stood out since Summer League and all the way to preseason. And now you get your ultimate reward, which is, hey, I'm saying? Now you have a two-way contract. You have a golden opportunity. It was heartbreaking to see his tears and see him out there, all devastated, potentially to be cut. But I think Jeannie Buss has a great heart, and I think it really moved his reaction and just how humble and how real and raw this kid is, right? Daniel, thank you so much for Super Chat, brother. Said, good afternoon, Dan. I'm so glad we made the right decision. Me too. And it's nothing against Castleton, brother. I love Castleton as a person. I think he's great. I just didn't see the NBA talent right now. He's a little flat-footed. He gets killed defensively. Not a fan of that. But, hopefully he improves and he gets another opportunity somewhere. But, yeah, this was most definitely the best decision the Lakers could have made. This kid could turn out to be a gem. It's too early to tell right now, but he has the right mindset. JJ was talking about he was doing all the right things in training camp, Summer League, everything. Like, the kid really stood out. And the Lakers are the ultimate prime example of an organization that is run properly, meaning they will give opportunities to the people that deserve opportunities. And that's what the Lakers did, right? Just like they give Bronny James an opportunity, why can't we give Quincy Olivari an opportunity? You know what I mean? So, this is the land of opportunities, Laker land, baby, beautiful. And I hope it continues, because they made, again, It's early in his career, and I don't want to put no expectations on a two-way contract. But I like what I see from him. I like what I see from Armel Traore. And we don't know what's going to happen with Coloco yet, but he's the third two-way contract. So again, no Castleton. Castleton had multiple seasons to really improve and grow his game, and I never really saw that growth, unfortunately, right? I never really saw it. So there is that, man. I wish he would have grown and got better, but he didn't. Somebody else now gets an opportunity to shine in his place. Angie, what's up, Angie? She said, hey, Dan, great choice on getting him on a two-way. I wish we had another spot for Henson because Golden State waived him. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to realize that. Well, I always knew it, but it's more apparent now more than ever. If you only have one skill set in the league, primarily, like Henson is only primarily a shooter. He's not a rebounder, not a defender, but he has great size. He has potential. Then there's limited spots. I think with Lonnie Walker being waived, it is more apparent now than ever that we need an NBA expansion to get some more guys on NBA rosters. There's too much talent that's without a job. Shout out to my guy Stanley Johnson, also deserves an NBA roster spot. So it's unfortunate, but with misfortune comes somebody else's opportunity, and now Quincy's going to have a golden opportunity. And if he plays with the same hunger that he played in preseason, if he has, he continues with the same heart, he's going to carve out a role just like Alex Caruso did for himself, right? And the thing I like about Quincy is he has potential to be a two-way guard. Not only can he get buckets, put the ball on the floor, score for you, but also he can defend. He can pick up full court. So imagine like having a Lou Williams that plays defense or a Malik Monk that plays defense, right? That's what his potential ceiling for me is. And that could be huge for the Lakers. You can always add another bucket getter to the squad for sure. My guy Shandel said, Dan, my favorite live you did was when we beat Golden State and you ate like 1,000 wings when you get in that Wingstop sponsorship. I need it, bro. It wasn't 1,000. It was like, man, you exaggerating. It was about 5 to 10 of them. That's usually what I eat from Wingstop. And they were tiny too, man. But yeah. That was pretty dope, man. I was excited for that. And y'all definitely blessed the kid with super chats and stuff. So what up, KD? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, my boy. Diehard says the White Castle has been dismantled. Oh man, yeah, D-Free hit me up, bro. He said I'm cooked as soon as it happened. But I think we could all see it like from a mile away. It's not that we were hating on the kid. It's just it was very apparent that he was he's not NBA material right now. Now that could change in the future. But as of right now, his best attribute was passing out of the post. And I don't think that's what the Lakers needed right now. But that's just my opinion. I still wish the kid the best, man. We're going to be classy. We're going to wish him off well. And yeah, it was well-deserved, James. What's up, CJ? Definitely well-deserved and couldn't be happier for Quincy, man. And again, if you guys didn't see that post-game presser, I recommend it. Shout out to my boy for sending me that link to watch it, even though I was late last night. I got in like at 1 a.m., man. It was a 2-hour drive from here to West Hollywood. So, it got in really, really late last night. But it was well worth it, man. Made some great connections last night. And, just met awesome people, man. Good times. D-Free said, props to Quincy. He deserves it. That's cool to see the way he broke down when he talked about Steph last night, too. That's what it's all about. Most definitely, man. I think what Quincy did last night, I think it touched the Lakers organization. I also think that factored into their decision because I was afraid they might make the wrong decision and let him go, and somebody else would definitely pick him up. I was afraid that would happen, and they didn't. They made the right decision. I think maybe that heartfelt moment he had might have been that final moment to push him over the top and get him where he needed to be, which is in the Laker uniform. So happy because again, this kid has potential for sure. We don't want to over, analyze that or anything. But hey, what's up, Kimiko? Good to see you. How you doing, Kimiko? What's your take on Jalen Hood-Schifino? He's got a lot of work to do if he wants to look like an NBA player. Right now, he doesn't look like an NBA player. He looks like the poor version of Kendall Marshall, and that's not a compliment. Kendall Marshall was a good player under Mike D'Antoni's system. That's about it. Now, I still think Jalen Hood-Schifino has he's got time for room and growth, but yeah. And matter of fact, I was going to make a separate video, but I might as well include it in here, guys. I wanted to pretty much tell you guys who I thought deserved to stay on the roster and who I thought deserved to go. The Lakers already made their decision on the final roster spot and gave it to Quincy, which I'm very happy about. So I'll start with him. I mean, I thought he was sensational in 39 minutes last night, 22 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds. The scoreboard is an anomaly because we didn't play D'Angelo Russell. We didn't play Gabe Vincent. We didn't play Dalton, Max, LeBron. No AD, no Rui. no Austin, nobody basically played. So we just let these guys go out there and prove themselves, and it was a golden opportunity for Quincy, and he showed enough to where he got signed. So you love to see that, man. My guys say we need Walker. He's available. I like him a lot. I like Walker, man. I hope we can get Walker Kessler. I really do. I know a lot of people wanted what's his name, the guard that just got cut from the Boston Celtics, Lonnie Walker, right? Is that who you're talking about? Or you're talking about the big man Walker. We need them both. We can use them both, but we don't have enough roster spots, unfortunately. Now I do think there is some dead weight on the roster for sure, guys that we can either trade or whatever. But let's start with Bronny James. Bronny James had his most impressive game last night: 17 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. And Bronny's going to be a project player, and again, it was very impressive to hear him talk about going down to the G League and putting work. I think he's very mature. We all talked about he's going to need some G League time, so I'm happy for him that he realizes this and he's going to put in the work. I still believe he plays the first night on Tuesday, which, by the way, I'm going to cover. I can't wait to do that Tuesday night, and we're going to have our first Prize Picks entry and all of that. But I don't think he's NBA ready right now, so he'll be coming up and down on two-way he's on a regular contract. I can still see them putting him down to the G League and bringing him up. Cam Reddish, to me, I like his energy defensively. Offensively, he's just he doesn't have it. I think he's very expendable. I think he's very, liable to put in a trade package. I think he'll be one of the names you see included if he does get traded. Jackson Hayes, again, he's not a backup caliber big man to me right now. He's looking like a third stringer. I can't wait till Christian Wood comes back, because then I think things are going to get a little more settled. But if he can give you good minutes here and there, I wouldn't mind. And also, I do like the big man lineup with AD and him in spurts. Obviously, he's not going to be able to start because he kind of jumps at everything, gets in foul trouble. But I can see Jackson Hayes playing in spurts there. So he'll be on the roster. I could also see him included in trade packages. Quincy, well-deserved. Congratulations, young buck. You put your heart on your sleeve, and it showed last night. So definitely, I think he should stay on the roster. Jalen Hood-Schifino, like my guy asked right now. Problem with Jalen Hood-Schifino is that there's not a specific skill set that stands out for him. I'm rooting for the kid, and I hope he develops into something. But right now, I got to say I was not impressed by him at all, and I'm not sure, that he's NBA level talent, to be honest with you. And I never give up on young talent this early, but he hasn't shown me one thing: no slashing ability, no first step, no footwork, no speed, no ability to finish with either hand, no jump shot. The passing ability is very mid, making a lot of mistakes, getting ripped when he attacks the rim. I mean, he basically, I don't know. He reminds me of a My Created player when he's level 60 when you're first starting. Can't do much. And that's unfortunate, because I was hopeful for him. I thought he had last year before he got hurt. I thought Summer League last year he was great. And hopefully he gets back to that. But, man, just very, very disappointing. And we'll go from there. Hey, what's up, KJ? Dinner was great, brother. Dinner was great. Like I said, met some phenomenal people. Shout out to my brother Wes. Shout out to Pettiest Laker fan, man. Always great people, man. And anytime you're in good company like that, and my girl was able to come with me, really, really cool, really phenomenal. So we had a blast. I had a filet mignon on the house. They treated your boy like a real celebrity over there. they hooked it up with the VIP access, man. So yeah, had a lot of fun, KJ. Thanks for asking, bro. Telly. That's the problem I have with the young buck, is that he really struggles, man, to do much of anything. So I'm rooting for him, but I don't have high hopes for him as of right now, unless he shows me something. Maxwell Lewis, again, he got 34 minutes last night, finishes with 6.6 rebounds. Still, he hasn't made that leap I wanted him to make. I like his body of work. I like what he does on the court. I like his skill set. It hasn't really shined through, though. So we need to see more from him. He might need some more G League time as well. Armel Traore, I'm a big fan of. 6.7 rebounds, 1 assist and a block. The numbers don't tell the story with Armel. Armel reminds me of, what can I say? He reminds me of like that high motor guy, like a Tariq Black we had a couple of years ago. Maybe like a poor version of Draymond he could become. Who knows? But I like Armel a lot. I say you keep him around on a 2-way contract and see what happens, man. So all kinds of stuff, man. It's just the thing with this Laker team, we have a lot of depth, but we also have dead weight right now. And let's see who else. I'm not gonna I'm not going to judge Colin Castleton because he's no longer on the team. I wish him the best. I won't even break down his stat line, man. D'Angelo Russell, I thought was the most disappointing Laker. Yes, even more disappointing than Jalen Hood-Schifino because Jalen Hood-Schifino is not our starting point guard, and Jalen Hood-Schifino doesn't get paid $18 million a year. I expected more this preseason from him. Instead, I got less. I really hope I don't get less in the regular season as well. So I'm kind of hoping for him to get traded at this point. Christian Wood, we didn't see. Gabe Vincent was a little bit underwhelming, but it's early. Let's see if he can, get his feet wet and progress as we continue the season. Christian Coloco didn't get to see any PT from him. Hopefully he gets cleared soon. Otherwise it's a wasted roster spot. Bring back Blake Hinson. Sorry. Dalton Connect, definitely one of the top 3 most impressive players in preseason, and I think the kid has star potential. Keyword potential, because he has to realize said potential through opportunities and through player development. So he's got star potential. I'm not saying he's going to be a star right off the bat, but he's going to show us glimpses throughout his early rookie career, I think, and he might be in the running for Rookie of the Year, depending on how many minutes he plays. Okay. Max Christie, I was a little bit underwhelmed by him offensively. Defensively, he does a great job. My favorite game was when he was out there guarding Kevin Durant, making it really hard for my guy, to score. So that's what I like to see. I like to see what these guys do best. I like to see it right off the top. Who else? LeBron James. Well, I'm not going to judge him because he didn't play much. He missed a bunch of games. He looked good one game, didn't look that great the other one, and they rested him the rest of the way. So he's good. He's LeBron James. Vando, wish him a speedy recovery. Hope he comes back. Rui, a little bit underwhelming, not going to lie. I need to see more on both ends of the floor from Rui. I'm expecting 12 to 15 per game from him. Anything less, disappointment. And then Anthony Davis, another one of my favorite top 3 Lakers this preseason. I think, this team is gonna, say it's gonna run through him this season for the first year. I think I can see it through this coaching staff. They're gonna. JJ already said he's gonna ride him to no avail, no Diddy, and that's gonna be key because he's that efficient. And if AD's jump shot, which looked phenomenal, well, it looked better than it. I won't say phenomenal. I don't want to throw that word around, but it looked better than it has in the past. If that thing hits some consistency this year, sky's the limit for the Lakers because it opens up the entire floor for everybody to slash and do whatever and move without the basketball. So AD spacing the floor could work wonders for us. But all in all, this is a breaking news video about Quincy Olivari. Couldn't be any more excited for him, fam. Could not be any more excited for Quincy. And I think he's going to be a ball player, but it's early. Opportunity will be the key here. Let's see. Shando said, if ESPN gave you an opportunity to work there and be an insider, would you do it? Or Spectrum Sportsnet? Either one, man. I'd be very thankful for any opportunities, and I'm all ears, man. I've had people reach out to me before, but not from major networks like that yet. Let's see what happens, though, because you know what? Anything's possible. I do believe that sports coverage is heading into the the social realm, and last night was very eye-opening for me as well, meeting a bunch of great people and just picking their brain and trying to learn from their success and apply that to my own career. Could be very helpful, man. Just like anything, just like even in the NBA when rookies, I feel like a rookie in the game right now, with all these phenomenal influencers, man, and that I think that's the key for anybody's career, just picking the brains of intelligent people and successful people, most importantly, and learning from there. And always stay humble, man. Stay humble, work hard, keep your head down. That's what I do, baby. All right, let's see here. Appreciate you, Kimiko. Let's see I missed a bunch of comments. Let's see. D Free. The reality is that the bottom 4 players on the roster are all expendable, Bronny included, but not really because of his dad. Exactly. But Jalen Hood-Schifino, Bronny, Max, Cam, all can go. You're right about that. And I didn't think I would say Max Christie because I really like his potential, but for the right piece, yeah, anything can happen for sure. There you go. Oh, I love the sound of that. And no wonder my phone was going off. I didn't even know. Sometimes my phone goes off and I ignore it to focus on the stream. But yeah, thank you for the update, guys. You're absolutely right. If he gets cleared, that'll be big news for us. Yeah, that's another big athletic body that we can see how he performs. But all in all, guys, very excited for this season. I know you guys are as well. I hope to go to a couple of Laker games this year, but I'm going to get you guys covered regardless all year round. And starting with Tuesday, I got you guys covered. If you guys have not followed over on Playback, I'm sure Kimiko will post the link. Make sure you guys follow because I'm going to be doing the doubleheader, which means pregame is coming earlier. Also, I'm going to do it earlier because of my sponsorship, right? It is the debut of Prize Picks here on the channel again for this season. And we're going to do the Prize Picks entries. So excited for that, man. So everything's going to happen early pregame. And then I'm going to cover the Knicks versus the Celtics over on Playback. First 20 passes, and now reset the passes for the next game to make it fair. Just in case somebody didn't catch the first game, if they want to catch the second game, they'll get an opportunity. Remember, first 20 to get in, get the VIP pass to watch along. Make sure, don't miss out. That's going to be a lot of fun. Even if you miss out on the pass, you interact with the phenomenal Lakers community. You watch along, and we all react together. So that's always a lot of fun, man. I look forward to it. Guys, this season is right here. It's here. It's arrived. Enjoy your weekend right now because it's stress-free. Because when the Lakers season arrives, you know we're going to be stressed. As fans, we care too much. So, Solo says the young buck deserves this opportunity. Agreed. He showed us it's not only like he has a great personality and a work ethic, but he shows us he has the skill set. I think my guy Seven over there on Lakers Land was telling me that this guy's leading in almost every stat category in preseason, right? So I'm going to have to double check that stat. But I think he was leading in efficiency and three-point shooting and a lot of different stats. And so he's got potential for sure. It's not like this is a feel-good story that we just gave him a contract just to give him a contract. No, he earned it. So shout out to Quincy Olivari. And hopefully he does become a fan favorite just like Dalton. And we're getting some more young talent into the mix, which I love. You guys know I'm a huge fan of young talent, especially when it shows and it deserves to be showcased. Let's see. Nico says, I think Q is a future piece, which is good, but the piece that we need to get will impact this year is Lonnie. He's a boost we need off the bench. I would love Lonnie Walker to come, but I think in order for that to happen, we need to clear an extra roster spot. And that means trade D'Lo and somebody else in a package to get one player in return, and you got your roster spot, right? Definitely, guys. Most definitely. You guys see Snoop Dogg gave Dalton Connect a nickname, Westside Connect? Yes, I covered it last pregame. If you guys haven't seen that episode, go check it out. Also debuted a brand new segment called Over the Hedge, and that's when I, take a peek at the what the hater fans are saying and kind of make a little fun, poke fun at it. It's always fun to laugh at some of these hater fans' pain a little bit, especially the really classless ones. Yes, make sure you guys follow, guys. We just reached 800 on Playback the other day, man, when I was covering the Dodger game. So again, thank you guys, everybody, for everybody's contributions, man, from the chat to the guys that come on as guests. My guys, obviously KJ, Diehard, and everybody has contributed there. Definitely appreciate it, guys. It's just the beginning. Playback is the future. Make sure you guys don't stay back when we're talking about Playback. All right, tap in. It's very easy. It's free to download, and you get to watch free games, right? And also, there's gonna be deals for NBA League Pass. I think they got a free NBA League Pass preview right now. So if you connect your account, you never need a VIP pass. We'll always be able to watch together. So again, make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And by the way, Dodgers lost yesterday, but I'm not concerned. I kind of knew it was going to happen, even though, Jack Flaherty kind of really disappointed me. But, I want to be there. I want to be watching when the Dodgers win the, we'll get to the World Series. And so I wasn't glad they lost, but I was kind of like, okay, well, at least I'll get to witness it when it happens on Sunday. So we'll be covering that game. And also, if you guys are in the fantasy league, you guys are watching this right now, do not forget that the draft is set for 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. So go ahead, set your alarm, set your your reminders, and do your pre-draft as soon as that becomes available within 24 hours, just in case you can't be there. So the right picks will be selected. All right, guys. I spoke my piece about the breaking news here with Quincy. I talked a little bit about the game last night, which I really missed a lot of. They were playing it there at the event where I was in, but you're so focused on talking with the wonderful people that you don't really focus in on the game like I usually do. So to be honest, I didn't really watch it, nor did I need to, because not a lot of people played, and it was kind of a throwaway game in a way. Also, I think preseason should be 4 games moving forward. You risk a lot, and teams don't really play their stars for 3 to 4 of those games anyway. So I think 4 should be the maximum of preseason games that they have, because man, it was a long preseason, especially without LeBron playing a lot of those games. And I can't wait to see what happens on Tuesday, guys. And I'm not going to talk about Tuesday because I'm going to save it for pregame on Tuesday, right? But a lot of things coming tonight. We will be doing late nights with me and Yessie. Make sure you guys come back if you guys are a fan of the horror stuff, the Halloween genre. We're doing it all month. And we're actually talking about making the show a staple, not the horror genre, but just the podcast a staple. So stay tuned for that. That might happen. You guys keep showing love and support, and we'll keep working hard for you guys. All right. Thank you, Smitty. Hey, man, congratulations to all of us, because none of it is possible. Nothing on Playback is possible without each and every single one of you guys. You guys are all contributors to this YouTube channel. This is all your guys' community channel, and Playback as well, man. We've built a wonderful community over there, just with the help of all the subs and the love, man, the guests, everybody. So much love to y'all. Mamba Mentality says, you think the Lakers got word on Coloco? We're going to get an update soon, and if we get any sort of breaking news, I will go live again. You guys know I have no problem. I do this for a living, baby. I have no problem jumping right back on and updating you guys if it's really important news. But if it's minor and it can wait for pregame on Tuesday, then it'll wait. Also, I forgot it was my anniversary on Monday. So either I'm going to do NBA Weekly on Sunday, or I'm going to skip this week, okay? Because Monday's mine's and my girl's anniversary, and we're going to be out, enjoying each other's company that night. So probably all day. So, yeah. Thank you guys again for understanding. But as far as Coloco goes, I would love to see what he can do. I was kind of hoping that he got cleared during preseason, just because I wanted to see what he could do, right? And unfortunately, he didn't get cleared. So guess what? Right? Now we don't know what he's got. So I hope that at some point he gets some PT and some burn, but we'll see, because he still has to get cleared, and he's still got to get ran through the offense and the defense, and he's still got to learn the sets and all that. It might be a while before we can see him, but who knows? Jay-Z's very creative. He might find a little role for him. We'll see. Let's see here. Hey, appreciate that, Solo. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, man, for the anniversary wishes, guys. Appreciate you guys. That's love right there. Maybe Castleton also got cut because Coloco will get cleared. Yeah, and I always thought it was weird how we had all these big men. I told you guys before preseason even started, I would have cut Castleton. I just didn't like his skill set for the team, at least. He might be very useful on another team that doesn't really need an anchor down low, but for what we need, it just didn't make sense to me why he was still on here. But I'm happy it happened, and I'm glad. Don't forget the champagne. Yes, sir, man. We definitely got to go out somewhere nice, and might head out to the beach and just do some phenomenal things. Let's see. Love you too, brother. Hey, thank you guys. Again, thank you guys for all that anniversary wishes. I'll definitely let her know you guys all said happy anniversary. Dan, we cannot go into the season with Jackson Hayes as the backup center. From what I'm hearing, the Lakers are working towards finding a deal for a big man. Now, how long is it going to take? Because we've been working, seems like all summer, to try to find a deal. But I'm going to be patient. There was a lot of things I liked this preseason, and there was some things I didn't like this preseason. For example, I didn't like the fact that everybody took the night off on the final game. I didn't like that. Yeah, I get it. We got to prioritize health, but I would have liked it if the final two games we start ramping up. That way we can get ready for the season. Now, I want to be shocked that we look a little rusty come Tuesday, but I hope I'm wrong, and I hope the Lakers come out and ball the heck out. But Minnesota's not going to be easy, and again, I'm not going to talk about it too much, because I want to save some of that for pregame, but it's going to be a very exciting Tuesday, man. Who's ready? Who's going to be with me on Playback for the doubleheader, man? Who's the hoop heads in here that are going to watch both games with me, man? Who's in here? And by the way, action-packed week, because like I said, man, we got so much stuff coming up. And then Friday night, all-nighter, man, with Call of Duty Black Ops. So there's so much going on, guys. Man, I'm very happy because I've been busy in a productive way these last couple of days, and that'll continue heading all the way into the rest of the year and moving forward. So let's see. Final questions, comments, concerns. Thank you, Die Hard means a lot, brother. I'll let her know you said that, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Bring back Lonnie Walker. The fourth is just waived by the Celtics. You know what, Joe Mel? I do it. The only problem is we have no roster slots and we have a lot of guards. And as much as I love Lonnie Walker, we have too many guards. Too many, right? Thank you, Mamba. Appreciate you, bro. Dan, and also, how do you feel about the Lakers finding a way to bring back Lonnie between D'Lo and Jaden Hutchfield and Maxwell? It's just too many guards, bro. Again, it's just way too many guards, and we need more big men, less guards, right? Turns out, and this is kind of sad news. See, a lot of guards are being waived today. Shams Charania reporting that the New York Knicks are waiving Landry Shamet, who I think just dislocated his shoulder. So, man, it's insane, right? But all right, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us, unless we get any more late breaking news here. Let's see. Yeah, if we get any late breaking news here, then so be it. But I'll be right back after these messages. But I'm gonna go prepare because I got a lot of stuff to do. And then tonight, make sure you guys tap in. If you guys are horror genre fans, make sure to tap in for late night. So me and Yessie, we will be on live tonight, and I look forward to it. But again, thank you guys so much. Much love to y'all, man. And I can't wait to break down Lakers basketball with you guys this season. Hold up, before we go, look at what we have here. Okay, is that a power a super chat here? Okay, hold up, man. Let's see which one we're gonna play. Let's go goofy.
First things first, gotta realize that super chat got Dan acting silly.
I had to do it for you, bro, one time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit you with one more, man.
I want to give a special shout out to all who have super chatted, especially you. With this super chat, I will now be able to reach level 25,000.
Thank you so much for the anniversary wishes, guys. All of you guys, much love to you guys. Vic, thanks for the super chat, brother. Much love, man. We'll talk real soon, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see most of you guys. I will see you guys tonight. All right, enjoy. Peace.